Alright, and hey there Proxyians, and this is Proxify here, and guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Legends of Arceus Let's Play. So if you guys missed out during our last episode, we went and basically met up with a brand new character, basically from the Diamond Clan, known as Mai, of course. Now, I believe I think in this episode, I think we're going to be meeting another character by the name of Adamant, of course, another member of the Diamond Clan as well, too. And, well, also, not only that, but during the last episode, I do want to say we actually did go and battle ourselves a alpha Pokemon for the very first time, and that was actually pretty crazy, if I do have to say so myself. And I think you are allowed to capture up those alpha Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. But unfortunately, with that Pokemon, with that Kricketune being way too crazy, unfortunately, we were losing out on some Pokemon left and right, and I just had to knock it out as quickly as possible. Now, if I remember correctly, those alpha Pokemon are going to get much difficult later on within the game, so I am going to be a little bit scared each and every time that we do go and run on into one of those alpha Pokemon, because they are much more huger than the other previous Pokemon that are going to be there. Now, I believe they also do have new moves as well for those certain type of alpha Pokemon that you will not probably get that actually happens from an actual Kricketune that you do find in the wild. So those are going to be pretty scary as well. But also, I guess we should probably go and do a little bit of a team recap before we actually get ourselves into our actual episode for today. So let us go and see what that is going to be happening here. So we got ourselves, of course, with Eevee. It actually does have Tackle, Quick Attack, and also Swift, which I believe Swift is actually a brand new move, so that's very nice. So everyone's getting themselves into a brand new move, except for Eevee, because I believe Aerial Ace was just the latest move so far. I know that we already got ourselves Bite during the last episode, but Quick Attack and Zenith Rock are basically the same. I believe Weasel actually does have Swift now, which that's actually pretty cool, and we also do have Blaze that actually does have Rollout now, which that's also really cool as well, which I didn't even realize that Blaze would actually be able to learn Rollout at some point, but very interesting. And of course, we do have Gumball, our last Pokemon that is on our team right now. It actually does have Astonish at the moment, but our team looks somewhat pretty good so far, but hopefully later on that, well, maybe I could try and get at least a little bit of some off-record grinding under the way, just before that we go ahead into a whole brand new section that are going to probably have like more higher level Pokemon, because I don't want to be having to go into a brand new section and like literally have these type of Pokemon that are going to be facing like off with like level like 18 or 20 Pokemon, which that would be crazy. But it seems like Adamant is finally here. And also, too, not only that, but it seems like we also got ourselves the Peral Clan member as well, too. Now, I think her name is Arida, I think. Yeah, so her name is Arida. So, there you go again. Assisting that on your false image of the Almighty Sinnoh, the ruler of time. So, they're still talking about this Almighty Sinnoh person that is still going on about. So, how you can never, how you can have all the space in there is, and you still not know what to do with it. I have to say, for me personally, I still love Adamant. Adamant's like one of my favorite characters. But also, too, I do have a comment question of the day for you guys, and sometimes I never really normally do comment questions of the days all that too much, because again, like normally it's like sometimes like really difficult for me to come up with different type of things. But since we are here in a brand new game, and I'm kind of knowing a few other different type of things here and there within Legend of Arceus, let me know what do you guys like about the alpha Pokemon? Do you guys think that that they're a pretty cool little mini boss to go out and battle with? Because I believe those are not the actual bosses that we can actually go and face off just yet, because like again, we actually have like the Kleavor fight to go with. We also do have that Hisuian Arcanine as well too. I think those are like noble Pokemon, I think, or noble bosses or something. I can't really remember if that's what they're called or not, but I'm trying to remember everything from the leaks that happened a while back before this game was actually coming out. But anyways, let's just go ahead inside here, because it seems like this is exactly where we do need to go and be. And it seems like we got ourselves another little side quest type of mission, or maybe this is something that we do have to do here right now. So there are some requests posted on the blackboard. So which one will you go out and check? So we got ourselves a Bothersome Bidoof, playing with Drifloon, Zubat's Eyes. Well, we do actually have Zubat, so I don't know if they need someone that needs to see Zubat here, but we'll go from Clarissa from the security course has a request for us, something to do with Zubat, I believe. So talk to the good lady and investigate as necessary as you please. Alright, so I guess we got ourselves Zubat Eyes. And wow, we are like super adept into my face. Alright, but there are some requests that I posted on the blackboard. Well, I think we're fine with what we do have now, so I guess we could go and probably check out on this one here. Let's go into our map here. Let's check out on our missions. Alright, so I think request, right? So Calista has requested, it seems that something to do with Zubat. Okay, so I guess that is where we'll go to next. So let's just go and head outside and let's go and follow our marker to our next destination. Which, speaking about markers, I still need to go and do that for Metroid Dread, which I know that that is going to be our next episode. That is going to be happening right on after this video for today. So hope you guys do go and check it on that. We are getting basically close to, I think, to our second boss pretty soon, and I'm pretty nervous about it, but just because of how insane Corpseus was. I don't know how we're going to be able to go and fight off with this second boss, though. That's going to be going on. Alright, so what do you need? Do you need the Pokedex, or do you just need to actually just have the Zubat, like itself? But that's me, so thanks so much for taking on my request. I need you to catch a Zubat. Show it to me. Alright, well, we already have a Zubat, and for me, I always love catching out Zubats, because, like, basically, Crobat's, like, one of my favorite Pokemon, from Generation 2, so love to go and capture out one of those. So that's immediately what we'll go. We'll go right on over to the pasture and we'll swip around with Drifloon. Well, basically not to worry, guys. I'm not going to like change anything out on like the layout or anything if I ever do have to go and do any of these different type of requests or anything of the sort like that. But let's just go ahead and run on over to the actual village itself. Now I think well, hold on. Is the oh, okay, so we actually still had the field landscape here. Alright, I thought that, like, during the time of, like, us battling that alpha Pokemon, I thought that's where our next base was actually going to be setting up there, and I thought that's where we're not going to be able to go, well, basically kind of go and do any other type of little, side type of stuff that was going on, but, alright, so let's go and see my Pokemon, yes. And let us go and move Zubats. We'll go as, well, we basically said we were going to go right around with Drifloon so that we don't have to go and worry about that. Okay, so let's go and head right back over to the village itself. And let's go and do that as quickly as we can. Yes, let's go and head right back to Julife Village. Well, I kind of like how it had like that purple type of mist. I guess like once you start getting like much further into like the actual place, it doesn't want you to move any much further than it has to be. You have to go right through this little teleportation place and then you'll make it yourself into here. Alright, so now, she's not really all that too far away, right? Well, hopefully we could actually get something good out of this. Hopefully we could get ourselves like a few good free revives or something. That'll be pretty interesting. I guess we'll just do a little bit of a few side things before we go and start heading into our next big type of thing. So, oh yes, we have the Zubat here. So let's go and do it. It's all the way down here, so let's go and select it. Oh, actually you could just go and grab it right from your actual pasture. I didn't even realize that until I knew about that now. Well, there we go. I don't even know if a Zubat even has any eyes. Huh? Where are the eyes on those little guys? Don't tell me they doesn't have any eyes. Well, I don't think he actually is because well, basically, bats in real life, I think they're actually blind, and they normally have to use sound to basically hear everything that goes on, so, get a partner for Zubat, find some help, maybe, well, get a partner for Zubat, maybe. Oh, that's a good idea, no need for me to go out alone after all, a little help would be great. Well, that's then, I'll get out of here, a Zubat that can help me as my partner, so thanks for the great advice. Alright, so there we go, so now we got that completed, and we got some Ox Power. What the heck is Ox Power? Okay. Well, I don't really know exactly what that's going to be all about, but let's go and check it out here. So, an item that sharply boosts the offensive stats of a Pokemon during a battle. These effects disappear if the Pokemon leaves the battle. Ah, so you can actually use it within the battle, but you can't, like, use it, like, outside to actually keep it as, like, a permanent type of stat, which that kind of sucks. So it's kind of like in Final Fantasy IX where you actually have a Phoenix Pinion or a Phoenix Down, but you can't use a Phoenix Pinion during outside of a battle, but you can use it within the actual battle itself. That happens. Alright, well that makes a little bit of sense. Alright, well let's go and head back to our main missions because I like to figure out what is going on. So summoned by Commander Kamado. So I guess that's what our next little mission, well actual main mission that actually has to go on. But before we actually go and do that, I need to go and move around with my Pokemon once again because I didn't even realize that I could actually just go and grab the Pokemon right from the, or I could just go right into the pasture during the time of me actually having all the Pokemon within that time there. Alright, so let's go ahead right back over to this place and let's go and bring back out Gumball because I do need him back. I don't really know exactly what the levels were over at the Highlands camp though, because I'm kind of curious to see what that was all about. Because if I want to do some off-record grinding, I need to go and check out with that Stantler here for a second. So Stantler, what level were you at when I got you? Level 11. Oh, all right, so that's not too bad. So I guess we could probably go and do a little bit of some awful core grinding up around in that area, because they actually have a little bit of some higher enough Pokemon, which that should probably be able to give me some more extra EXP for when we actually do go and head back there. Now, oh, I see that you got some new observations, so it seems like a report's in order, if you would. So most illuminating. I'll update your Pokédex with this new data. What? Okay, well, I guess we got ourselves some new data here, I guess. Nice. Yeah, what happens? Oh, we didn't really get that much anyways. It's alright. So what would we like to do? Well, I would like to go return to the village now, please. Alright. Well, thank you. Nice. Alright, so not too shabby. We got ourselves a little bit of some extra EXP for our next up and coming star, but it's going to take us quite a while to actually get up to the second one. Now, I think from what I've heard is that it is going to probably take us quite a while to get to all the stars that we do need to get finished within this game, so we're going to be here for quite some time. So, like, if you're not the type of person that likes to do, like, 100%ing on trying to, like, grab on every single Pokemon and try to, like, complete off with all the different sort of things that are going on with all the different Pokemon, then I'm pretty certain that, unfortunately, it's going to take you quite a bit of a long time to try and get everything finished. Alright, so Commander Kamado, where the heck is he? Ah, he's all the way up top here. Wow, and there's also still some more side quest missions, even down in here as well, too. But anyways, let's just go continue on with the main stuff, because I just want to kind of get all that all finished and done with. Alright, so what do you intend to do with Kleavor, Commander Kamado? Ah, so now we're finally getting into the Kleavor battle that's going to be happening. Now, apparently, from what else I did do some research with this Kleavor fight, is that it has three different, I think three different waves, I think, within this Pokemon that happens. So that's going to be pretty wild. So clans might end up in the back of each other's throats, just like as we used to be. So, but even folk of the Galaxy team has been wounded. They haven't said, well, they haven't. They seems someone got to do with something here. Well, who's that? Who would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan break down one of its own honored nobles? So I don't believe I said that, and I thought it may be. So you might as well have said it, you fool. So look, we don't even know what drove Lord Kleavor into such a violent frenzy. So I like to know that myself, but that is a first as far as my clan knows too. So I see that you arrived. Yep, we're here. So this is Prox, the newest member of our survey corps. Yes, and also someone that has literally fell off from the sky. Yes, I heard that from you, mine, that you earned Weird Deer's favor. So good to finally meet you, stranger from the rift. Yep, so I'm admin, leader of the Diamond Clan if you want to be formal, but that's just a mouthful, just call me admin. Now, I think we're going to be heading into, I think, both of these two different clans at some point, so I think we're just going to probably just starting off with, I think, with admin, I think, first off. So our proposition, why not you send this one to stay clear before deciding what must be done? Alright. So you sent this stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Kleavor, this newcomer with no experience? Says the leader with the almost no experience. Well, being a good leader isn't a matter of time, it's just a matter of embracing Hisui's vastness without fear. Well, then you have it. Then you have it. Well, if how new you are, it doesn't matter. Then let's give the kid his chance. So I'm sold. Commander, let's try out this. Well, let's try out your way. This should be fun. So I'll get to see how good that you Galaxy folks really are. So with all your weird ways. So putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. So alright, so Almighty Sinnoh made Hisui vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. So we're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not without ourselves above them. So we do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we could go and live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. So this is your mission now, Prox. I order you to go and study Kleavor and help us find the truth of the situation. Well, of course, we do accept. Let's go and take care of our very first actual main type of boss that's going to be going on in here. So now we got ourselves the frenzy of the Lord of the Woods. Oh, great. Well, that's settled. Then there's no time like the present. So the Lord of the Woods, Kleavor, is descended from the Pokemon that has been blessed with the Almighty Sinnoh's own power. So no other Pokemon that you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. So be warned. Well, yeah, I am pretty much warned right now. So listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition Team has come into the Hisui region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relationship with the Diamond or Pearl Clans. Understand? Well, of course. Oh, and there's Celine. So join me downstairs, Prox. We'll cover the details with the new mission. Alright, so let's go and head down below and we'll go and talk over to Celine and figure out what the heck is going on for this part. That's pretty nice. You can actually do like all the jumping in here as well too, just to make things even faster. Alright. Well, I'm here now. Let's go and do it. Alright, so what do you want me to do here, Celine? So, good. So you're already here. Oh, Laventon. So, Professor Laventon, the briefing, if you please. Alright. So, yes, let's get right to it, Prox. So, I understand that you've been requested to go and find out the cause of Kleavor's frenzy state. So, as you are aware now, Kleavor is a mighty thing, nigh invincible even. Security corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Kleavor when they were attacked, but I'm afraid that they didn't even come close to catching them. So, it seems like he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they are riled. I wonder what type of thing that's going on in the back over there. I don't know what type of heck that machine is, but this mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe that you can go and handle it? Of course, I think we can. So very well then, let's go and head over to the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl Clans revere their nobles because they believe that those Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh, but they leave offerings to express their gratitude of these Pokemon locations as they call the noble seats. So perhaps it's a good starting point for our research that can find out what sort of offering they would normally leave for this Kleavor. Yeah. Well, what type of offering is it? Prox, we need to speak with you. So Mai and Adaman are here, so listen to the rift in the space. At times it seems like they connect to this world and the whole other world. So the world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is the one that rules over time. So if you fell through the space and time rift, that might mean that you travel through time by the Almighty's own power. So think of it, that you must have been just swimming in the divine might. Well, I got a favor to ask you, oh amazing time traveler, don't just study Kleavor, quell his frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Adaman, but we're just discussing our next steps with regard of this whole Kleavor situation. So you must be a galaxy scholar that I've heard about, so good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of the knowledge with me sometime, but now let's go and elaborate for a little while. The Peral Clan types have a lot of respect for Kleavor, and you heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure that they would rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy team, of all people, for help. But the truth is that we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem in our hands, and a Pokemon dear to us off the mountains has flowed into the same type of frenzy as Kleavor. So there's certainly bad blood between us and the Peral Clan, but we've all got to share history, and this means that we need to tackle our problems together. So we're both running into a situation, so there's two different type of boss Pokemon that we actually have to go and battle out here. So anyways, I'm sure that you'll see up to the challenge and you'll be counting on you, so see you later. Alright, so that area is getting me all intrigued. I need to go and see what that little place is all about there. So let me just go and quickly fast forward through all this, because again, more of this annoying dialogue. Alright, thank you. Let's go and see what this is all about here. So I guess this is what this is supposed to do. It certainly does look impressive. I wonder what that's all about. But I guess that's literally about it that's here. So I guess we'll just have to go and head right back outside and follow out where this Kleavor is going to be located at then. So find yourself unable to pick up some materials. Here we go. Now this is where Bang is going to be coming in now. Now we actually do have quite a bit of money, so we should be able to go and kind of spruce up on our inventory for a little bit. Alright, so you can carry around even more of that satchel of yours to learn the trick of packing things in. So I can teach you if you like, but what do you say? So yeah, of course, teach me. So I like your initiative. So teaching fee is $100. So yeah, so first of all, it starts about 100, but then later on, it's going to start getting much higher each and every time. So you can actually keep on doing this if you want to, but at some point, he is going to say, like you're going to be offering like almost about like $3,000 to this guy. So if you want to be able to carry even more on us, what do you say? So let's go and do it again. And let's do it for 200, but then that's going to be it. That's going to finish me off because I don't want to do it anymore. I have to wait until I actually get some more things underway. So, you want to be able to carry more arrows? No, I'm not going to do that. You're just going to kind of force me into more money there begging, and I don't want to have to do that. But let's go and check out our inventory now. So, nice. So, we actually got ourselves a little bit of extra inventory before heading out, and I'm pretty happy about that. So, it's always good to have some extra storage before finding anything else that's going to be brand new to us. Alright, so let's go and head on over back here. I'm not going to worry about the side quest missions for now. I may probably do that maybe like off recording or something, like on my own time if I ever do want to get some extra type of little goodies or whatnot. But let's see. Now, how are things, my good friend? Oh, Volvo is here, so I certainly hope that you're putting that secret back strike technique that I taught you to good use. Well, I think, well, not really, but we just been finding some Pokemon left and right, though. But either way, I have some super potions here just for you. Wow, so we actually got ourselves some super potions. Sweet. So I wonder if we're going to get ourselves a recipe for this as well, too. Nice. Alright, so now I must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me. Ruins, huh? Huh, maybe we could probably go and find maybe where the Regis are going to be located at, then. So I guess, where do we have to go to now? I guess we just have to go and just head right out here into the maybe into the heist camp, probably, because that seems like what our next destination would probably have to be like, right? But we are literally like 19 minutes into the video right now, and I think I'm going to probably put a little bit of an end to this episode for today. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode for today. So at least we got our objective right now on where we do need to go here within the game. We actually did go and meet up with Arida, the Peral Clan member of this game here on Legends of Arceus, so that is pretty awesome. So I guess within the next episode, I believe we are going to be going and having to face off with the Kleavor that is going to be here, just like within the next episode. So I'm going to be pretty nervous about it, but I'm going to try and do as most of some grinding as best as I can. I'm also going to do some research to see what type of level the Kleavor is going to be at just before I go and even take him on anyways, because I don't want to have to go and battle out like a level 30 Kleavor or something like that, just because like I have like some Pokemon that are going to be like really low level. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.